Hello everyone, welcome to Palworld. We've made it to Tuesday and apparently everyone in the chat is turtling down and hiding. It's what we've discovered. Everyone's hiding from the snow and cold and work emails and I can't blame them one iota. How is everyone? How are you all doing? Oh, what a momentous week it has been. Last week, we hit over 300 subscribers on YouTube and 100 on Twitch. Celebrations! Celebrations! Biscuit Bash is what is happening today. So, I thought in celebration, Palworld's one of the YouTube series that have come off the best. I've had the most viewers, most people enjoying it. So I thought, for a little celebration, why don't we try it together here on a live stream? Oh, yes, I do think it deserves a Master Ball. 129 emails? That's awful. That's awful. That should be a Monday load, not a Tuesday load. Oh, no, Curries. That's so rough. That's so rough. We'll be thinking about you. Oh, hopefully this stream will bring you much relaxation. I'm brand new to Palworld, but I have leveled my character to level 40. I hit it last night while I was preparing for the stream. And so I thought we could have a little bit of fun. I've been very busy. I've gotten a lot of good advice on the YouTube videos for some tips and stuff. So I have gotten far enough that I've started doing the breeding farms and a lot of fishing. And if you haven't played this game, you should, because it is loads of fun, loads of fun. It is a very interesting spin-off, equal parts crafting, exploration, and just shenanigans. Here you can see my original base. Look at my mighty Braloha. Isn't he keen? Look how big my boy is. I got Elizabeths. I got cute little lambles that are grazing here in the farm. Look at my little penguins, my pangolets. Brand new, yet level 40 and max level is 65. I know, I got addicted. What can I say? I started being temperate and slow, and then I just lost control completely. Look, I have a little fishing dock so they can do fishing for me. I think I even have some pals to pick up here. Let me see. Yes, I got a Kelleray Lux and a Serpent. And I can check Botanical Barrier, but this one's a glutton. There is so much fun, cool stuff. I can't wait to show you in this game for those who haven't seen it. You really should try and pick it up. It is a lot of fun, especially if you like cute animals and a quirky, dark sense of humor. Look at my little tansies. Look, you see he's carrying the tomatoes on his back. Look at him. He's adorable. A Microgiro knock. Oh, it's great. Rather dark sense of humor, it is true. Aren't they cute, though? Look at them. They're adorable. This one's a lucky one. That's why he's so big. Whoops, I popped them along. There you go, buddy. All right, so this here is my original base, which I'm slowly converting into a assembly base. An assembly one. But for right now, it's sort of half ranch, half assembly. I've got my incubators that are hatching eggs as we speak. And these ones are comfortable without fire, but I learned online that if you want to speed up the hatching, you have to make little fires nearby till it says, seems very comfortable. Oh, Curies, you're saving so you can play. Oh, that's wonderful. You're Kooky fun. What you should do is have a game where you're playing and enjoying it, and then have one that's like, all right, this character is reserved for group play. Oh. Executed Toes, that's to tell you that this is not Pokemon, but rather inspired by. That's right, it is, what is it? You know how you have, like, based on a true story, and then you have inspired by? This is inspired by. Look, see how they carry stuff? It's great. So this farm isn't exactly, min-max. It's just my favorite pals are all sitting here, enjoying their little hot springs to keep them sane. I got Daydream for the night crew. We got Yormantide Ignis here, who's lighting fires. Hey, Saru, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Our celebration stream for hitting 100 Twitch followers and over 300 YouTube followers. We are going to be digging deep into the pals. Aw, that's great. We're so glad that you're here. It's Temu Pokemon. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. I will take a sippy sip of my little water. Thank you very much for that. I'm really excited because I've just dipped my toes into all the breeding stuff. So I'm going to show you my other base, which is my peaceful ranch. This is my industrious place with all my hardworking pals. And for those who will be coming from the YouTube side or watching the VOD, this is being recorded. This is being done prior to the recording of Saturdays, or sorry, after the recording of Saturdays. So you're going to have a little jump back in time and then forward again. Oh, thank you for the cheer. Oh, thank you so much, Saru. You make this so fun. Oh, I'm really excited, guys, because this game is so much fun. So I'm like, this will be a really fun way for us to enjoy it all together, to see the wonder that is Palworld. So here I am. Behold the ranch. This is my peaceful ranch. I have worked hard on. Look at the gorgeous view. Don't worry about that. It's just a supply drop. The red is there to intimidate you. But here's that giant tree they talk about. And we got Misty Mountains. We've got Sakurajima Island. It's great. And then here we have, I have been so busy breeding. This is my Grizzbolt farm. So we have Massandra and my Rayhound pumping out the Grizzbolts. And on this side is my shadowbeak farm. Isn't it great? Hey, you got it on your PS5? That's awesome. I'm so enjoying it, Saru. It's such a fun game. PAL means the provincial attestation letter in my workplace, so I may get confused a lot today. There are so many acronyms in life. I've been playing games and been like, oh, that has a totally different meaning for me, and it's connected to work. To work. It could be the Erd tree. This is the PAL tree, the sphere tree, sphered tree. Look how cute and calm it is. Please ignore the dramatic bomb falling. That is basically Palworld in a nutshell. It's like, look how sweet everything is. Ignore that behind you. Don't look at that behind you. You don't want to see it. I was running around the other day, and my pals had taken out some other pals while we were adventuring, and I turned around and a Rayhound was eating the pile that had fallen, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have to explain all this a lot. I was literally like, who's screaming? It does sound like a scream. Welcome to MTV Cribs. This is my pal farm. Thanks for the lurk. We really appreciate you. This is my crib. Check out my cool crib. Look at this. Look at these plush beds. MTV would be thrilled to have a bed this big. Look at it. Look at it. I got these huge beds. It looks so comfy. It's like the best beanbag chair that ever existed. I did manage to make... I've got a Ragnarok, I got Reptiro, and I got an Anubis. I hold a whole bunch of Anubises. I guess Anubi, I guess. And then I made this Astagon. Look at him. Look at him eating his food. Oh my gosh. And we can make cakes. Cakes is how you get eggs. That's how I look. That's what I've learned. Hey, you got a streak, Saru! Congratulations, congratulations! Execute a toast to hydrate as well, which I will do right now, and do a little stretch. Curry's is on his way to 100. He's starting off with 5. Excellent job. Diego, will you trying to make the perfect work slave Anubis? I will eventually. Right now I have like some pretty good ones, but nothing amazing. No diamond skills. But, if you look at my wonderful party, I now have my classic Vanworm. This is the character that I've had like pretty much the whole way through. I have an Anubis who fights with me. I got my Grizzbolt. I've been trying so long to get a Grizzbolt, and I finally got one. And I got Phalaris, who's like a really speedy mount. And then I went fishing, and I fished up a Lunker, is what it's called. A very special Lunker Penking. So he's been the one I've been taking with me into the hot desert areas. If you look at my guys, Vanworm's a diamond body. Anubis is a stronghold strategist. And then we've got a Heart of the Immovable King, Grizzbolt logging foreman, Phalaris, stronghold strategist, musclehead, and Penking is a lunker, king of the waves, and a motivational leader. And like, honestly, I want you to see him. Who can look at that Captain Crunch face and not be motivationally led? Look at him. Look at this boy. Look at that angry penguin face. Doesn't it just strike fear into your heart? Thank you for that, Maku. All right, Saru. Thank you for the lurk. I can fish. Yes, I have a fishing rod. Check it out. It's a level 2 fishing rod. In a couple of levels, I can go to top tier fishing rod. So we're going to do a little fishing today. We are going to do a little exploring. And then I already have some eggs getting ready to be picked up. So I can probably grab some of these. And what you do is you put them in ye old incubators. And then they hatch. And then you get to see, I've been breeding my 2 best shadowbeaks. To see if I can get an even better shadowbeak. I'm not sure, like some people said you have to start with the base ones, and then others are like, no, you can breed 2 of the same, so we'll find out. It's a really good game, Curries. I think you'd love it. I think most people would love it, honestly, even if you just like I'm doing a very non-violent playthrough, where we just have fun, and, you know, everyone has a happy time on the veg. But, like, this can be done in multiplayer as well, so you can be with your friends, of course, and do a vicious stream. I didn't know about catching bosses when I first fought Zoe. So, unfortunately, Zoe and her Grizzbolt are no more. I did try catching the next boss's one, and it just didn't work, so I might not have had my skill up high enough. Maku says, is it really fishing when you catch everything but the fish? Well, yes, it is fishing. It is not catching, but it is fishing. That's my belief. Can you cook the fish you catch? No, because you don't actually catch fish. You catch pals. Ah, sorry there, Yormantide. You catch water pals. So, like, I'll show you in my lovely pal box. All my hard work here. I'm showing off my little MTV moment. If you look in my pal box of my billion pals, I'm going the opposite way. Alright, so, like, I got this Turticle Terra with Heart of the Immovable King. I got the Serpent. I got a Pen King Lux. I've got these little fin siders. I got a Pola Pup. I have caught so many pals quite easily. A ton of Yormantides. I have so many Yormantides, I have a Yorman Ocean. A lot of Pen Kings. I've also bred some Orzerks, because people said they were pretty good as a pal for fighting. I got tons of Krojiro Nox. Yeah, so like when you go fishing, you actually catch pals. I think so. I think I can rematch her, so I could try to get her Grizzbolt. Do the boss pals have, like, special traits? Like, are they, like, diamond body and stuff like that? I want a Yormantide. Aren't they cute? They're like giant sea serpents, and I leveled up enough that I can ride them. I can ride the base Yormantide, but I can't ride Yormantide Ignis, the fire-breathing serpent over here yet. Oh, you're still new to Palworld. I was like, Saru will be able to help me because he is well experienced. I'm not well experienced. I'm a little noob running around having fun. But it is a blast. I've been enjoying myself immensely, and people have been giving helpful comments on the YouTube videos, being like, oh, you just need to go here. Oh, you'll want to equip this. Don't forget to upgrade your bait. And I'm like, thank you. Naku says, I need to catch a Yormantide. I'd never seen one before. I caught one. And then I also hatched a bunch from eggs. Not even the breeding program. Oh yeah, and merchants come by and they'll sell you stuff. Hey. So like if I click on this guy, I can buy a King Paka Christ. Look at this. It's a llama. A llama with the power of ice and snow. Why not? I don't have one yet. Sure, let's start off with a spending spree. Here we go, recruit. That's right, run away. Why are you running away? Wasn't it a good deal? Hey, you, come back. Come back, you merchant. You sketchy merchant. Oh my gosh. I hope it was a good one. I hope he didn't have, like, terrible skills. Let's go check him out. Maku says, I'm still not sure how I have more hours in Palworld than you, and you're a higher level. I don't know either. I think it's all the egg hatching. Saru says, well, if it comes to it, would enjoy playing a game with you. Awesome! Hopefully sometime in the future we can do some team games of it. So I think it'd be really fun to play in multiplayer. Diego says, technically yes, but I mean you will catch both the boss and her pal. So it's a 2-for-1 deal. Yes, you can catch humans in this game. I actually have one. I did catch one human boss. Let's see if I can find her. There she is. I caught Siren. And they even like have a human hamster wheel, so you could technically run your base entirely on humans. Are there mega evolved pals? There's sort of like, from what I can tell, there's tiers and then there's also attributes. So if you look on like this character, the red ones are negative traits, The yellow ones are really positive traits, and then you have diamond ones that are even better traits. And then you can, if you look under his little picture, there's stars, so you can upgrade your character by stars. So you go up to star levels for like the highest tier, I think. And then also when you like run around with them, they increase trust with you, which makes their stats go up. Diego says, sadly, I only have 216 hours in Palworld. A pittance. You have far more hours than I do. That's impressive. You should be proud. Hopefully your pals are proud of you. Maku says, actually, oddly enough, pals don't evolve. Yeah, they don't really shift forms. Like, it's not that way evolving, but they do tier up. So you can, like, level them up to, like, an extremely powerful one, and you can crossbreed them as well to make some unique ones. You can catch people? Yes! Yes, you can catch people in this game. The human bosses are catchable. So you technically could run your entire base with people, if you wanted to. Maku says, we do not question the ethical implications of Palworld. We just hope we don't get caught first. And then, I'm gonna catch a streamer, and Toast and Maku, my own army. Yeah, that's right. Just build your best biscuit army. Everyone in a sphere. But that's basically how it goes. You basically go around, there's world bosses. So if you look, this is the map. Here we are here, in this tiny little spot. And you can see this is like a whole huge island. But the map actually goes all the way out to here. It is a massive world that you get to explore. So it is really fun. They have high-level areas. They have towers where you can fight bosses. They have individual PAL bosses that you can replay. So like here's a level 47 Anubis. And then you got level 31 Elizabeth. We're going to try some of those today as well. I don't know. I haven't flown all the way to the tree. I know it has something to do with the story. There's little lore pieces that you pick up that are like, think of Fallout 4 level lore, kind of depressing about what's happened on this island. Because, see, these pals, as cute as they are, they can actually eat people. So that's why I keep them well fed. See him? He's watering all the lettuce with his spit. It's a wonderful way to go. They all just spray everything. You could also make delicious foods. So here I have my little refrigerator that the pangolins use their ice skills to keep cold. And then I can go in here and I can say, make some salads. And I can go over here and be like, hey, I want us to make some French fries. That's right. And then they'll put them in these feed bowls. They're feed bowls for the pals. That's how you water your plants? That's amazing. I would need extra water to do that. I'd be like sitting with a giant Stanley cup chugging water. Maku says you actually can't get to the tree yet. Believe me, I tried. There's a force field around it until you beat everything, I think. Yeah, it's like the penultimate. It is like Shadow of the Erdtree, where getting there is kind of like your last step. But it's a beautiful place. Lots of different biomes. There's caverns, dungeons, high-level boss fights. Your base can get raided and often does. So you have to be a little careful. But I'm only playing solo play, so I don't have quite as much danger as if you're playing with other people. You know, people are the hardest part of these games. Yeah, there's dungeons. You can do little dungeon runs with a boss at the end, and they're all different levels. So you can level up by sleeping. You can switch it from day to night. But there are pals that only come out at night. So if you're looking for certain pals, some of them only appear in the water, only appear in caves, or only appear at night. So you really want to try all different seasons. People are the hardest part of life. Everything's easy, and then people. But yeah, it's an amazing game. I've been having so much fun with it, and I have never played neither the game that inspired it or really any type of survival game before. So if I can figure it out, anyone can figure it out. It's pretty player friendly. So what we're gonna do is I figured we could head out to possibly the desert and try to unlock some stuff. I've also got this nice volcano island and the Frosty Mountains, so lots of stuff to explore. And then what I'm gonna try to do is have us face one of these bosses so you can see what it's like. We can face a Wumpo if you want. They're pretty fun. And just so you guys can get a view of what Palworld is, and I will slowly be leveling up, and then hopefully some of the eggs will be ready to hatch. No, I never did. I never played Pokemon, ever. I got to play a little of it about a year or two ago, and I sort of enjoyed it, but my whole childhood I was Pokemon-less. How sad is that? Weep tears for me, my friends. Weep tears. No, the one you lended me was in my 20s. I never actually played before that point. So I had no idea about, like, I knew about, like, that certain types, you know, plants are weak to fire and stuff like that. But that's about it. So it was an education coming to this one. Oh, you were on release for it and sank like 80 hours in a server with friends. Oh no, you lost all your stuff? Oh, that's terrible. That'd be so disheartening. Especially after pouring all those lovely hours. It's more like a Rust experience. So you went to another world and there's where the rest of my hours are. I don't blame you. It's a really addicting game in the best possible way. Like literally in the best possible way. All right, so I'm gonna take us here first. Just because then I can unlock the whole space. Now I will warn you, this game, they're still updating it. They did a Terraria update. So there's a lot of Terraria items and a whole island dedicated to Terraria stuff. And the fishing got expanded with it. It's really, really cool. But it does have a little bit of glitches with my controller. So if you see me popping in and out of menus a little bit, that's usually what it is. So 80 hours was the first week. That's impressive. You were binging it like a Netflix series. And I wholeheartedly uphold that. Especially when a game is new and you have friends to play it with you. It's so much fun. It's so much fun just to explore and be like, all right, let's see what shenanigans we can come up with. All right, so this is the volcano island. So I'm thinking, I haven't tried my Grizzbolt or Anubis, but I'll put Penking out for now just because he tends to be better with fire ones. So come, Penking. We must away. I'll probably have to switch you for Phalaris just so we can fly. The best part is when I'm, like, swimming, I get, like, absorbed by Penking, so it just looks like a giant penguin swimming. Hey, Reaver, how you doing? How's your week been? I hope you've been enjoying yourself. We're here celebrating with some Palworld. Some people here are pros, and some people haven't played it. Have you played Palworld before? It's really fun. I think you'd enjoy it. So here we have some low-level Elise punks. So I have a bow. But these guys are so low, they're probably gonna die. Yeah. So this is what happens when they die, because I don't have my Mercy ring on that drops it to 1. But what you can do is when they get down low, you have all these levels. I'm probably covering it, but you have all these levels of Pal spheres. Same as in the game that it's inspired by. And you can try and capture things. I'm just gonna do this to pause in a second. He'll probably break out. Oh, come on. Because my thumbs don't work well, normally what you do is if you're really high level, you'll pull in your pal that's with you so he doesn't, like, obliterate everything. But my fingers don't work well, so mostly things get obliterated if they're low level. Which I'm now okay with. At the start, I felt really bad about, but now I'm okay with it. I'm like, you know what? Circle of life. You know how it is. Oh, you haven't played it? You should. I think you'd enjoy it. I'm glad your week's been good. That's true, Curious. It's a lot of fun to play with other people. See, people are the best part and the worst part all at the same time. You get good people, you can't have more fun of a time. Someone comes and nukes your server, and you cry. Oh, you didn't have work at the point, so I was fine to spend ridiculous hours. See, that's what's wonderful when you have, like, a week with no work, and you're like, or you book off work. Have you ever done that? Has anyone in the chat ever done that? Where, like, a game you really want to play is coming out, and you're like, I'm booking off work for the weekend just so that I can play? I've done it. Where I'm like, because you have holidays, and you're like, hi. You know, you're not calling in sick. You're not lying about it. You're just like, I'm going to take one of my holidays and make a long weekend so I can just binge. Yep, there is a big lawsuit surrounding this one. We'll see how it ends up. Hopefully the game will continue because it's a really fun game and it's very different from what I've heard from how the other one is played. Like, there's a whole lot more stuff with this and it definitely is a different vibe. This is my little Phalaris I just got. And so from up here, you have a little stamina bar and you can swim around for a while, or fly around for a while. And you can also have pals that you can swim on. So my Yormantides are the ones that are like my swimming pals. And then this guy is my my flying. This guy and my Vanworm Oh, you're not gonna let me grab it? All right, I'll dismount. I'm gonna grab this big egg for hatching. You can find some really special pals. If you hatch eggs that you find, they come out at a very low level. If you fish for pals, if you're in a level 41 area, everything you pull up is level 41. So it's pretty cool. It's a good way to get high-level pals. Oh, Mystery Cat did it for Hades. See? It's great, right? You can actually just focus and be like, I can really get into it, get cozy in some blankets. And Curies did it as well. It's great, because like now you usually know when there's going to be a big release, so you're like, all right, you know, if I'm going to stay at home and stay in the area, I might as well do some epic gaming. It's the way to be. Just so you know, I am a collector of eggs. And they fill up my pockets, but it's my Skyrim problems. You just see something and you've got to pick it up. You can also fight while flying on these guys. Diego did it as well. Yep, see, it's the wise thing to do. If you're able to get time off, you're like, just do it. Aha, we got a treasure chest. It had some rush ore, bacon, and eggs. Yes, you can make meals out of the pals, too. I did mention it has a dark sense of humor. Uh-oh. We've got an enemy coming. Oops. There you go. Let me use the right button. Pen King away. Behold. Incineram. Oh. I should pull out someone lower than you, Pen King. You are too powerful. My Lunker, king of the waves. Maku says, I had way too many basic eggs, so I had to make a rule that I'd only stop for humongous eggs back when I was super active. I had to do that too. I had to limit myself because I'm like, as long as it's a dragon egg, I'll pick it up. Or if it's like a special high tier egg. Curry says, worse is if when it's supposed to be released, you take off that week of work and it gets delayed and it is too late to reschedule time off. That is the worst. When they're like, we're moving it to the spring instead of the fall. And you're like, no, don't you even. I had to book this off so far in advance. So far. And they're like, sorry. Maku says, to be fair, back then it was a lot more predictable what would hatch. I think 98% of large water eggs were just Pen King. Oh, don't say just Pen King. Look, you hurt his feelings. Watch. See? Look at that. Look at that hands on hips. Look at his hurt feelings. Pen King is very proud of his admiralship. But I know, I had the same thing. When I was fishing, all I got was Corgiros. And they're really cool. But when that's like the only pal you're getting, you're like, come on, give me something different. I want like a special tier at least. Diggs says, that's how I level farm when the game first came out. Just look for eggs and open chests to get balls higher tier than get you to catch some legendaries. Ooh, that's a good plan. You do actually level up quite a bit just by hatching eggs. I was surprised. That is probably why I am such a high level, is just egg hatching. Literally. Pen King is judging you. Pen King is judging you. And he's not pleased with what he sees. He's not angry. He's disappointed in you. That's the worst. But there's a whole story about this island as well. And there is a team that arrived right before you. You know, it's the classic start. You wash up on a strange shore, not knowing where you've come from or where you're going or where you are. And then there's all these like little data files of people dying horribly and getting lost. And so there's a whole mystery around the island. So it does actually have a plot. Here he says, are those chests unlimited? They are. They keep respawning. So you can basically go out and get as many as you want. I find I have to sometimes log out and log in to get them to refresh. Also, bosses respawn so that if you fight them once, you can go and fight them again if you want to farm them a little. I'll see if I can find a cave while we're venturing. They're usually marked by torches, just so you can see them. Because I think we should be able to do the caves here pretty easily. There's a whole bunch of ruins. You can check out cool ruins. Like, see, and all the chests have tiers as well. So this is a purple tier, and then there's gold, blue, and they have stuff like spheres. So you can see I got a gigasphere, a hypersphere, calm sphere, caffeine addicted sphere. That's the highest tier. It's pretty fun, and like you'll have flying enemies. Like you can see, here's a van worm like what I have. No, not fire versus fire. That's terrible, I'll help. Let's see. I gotta get closer. Stop trying to burn my Phalaris. I worked hard to breed him. And then you have human enemies, and they all have like different cults, if you will, or brotherhoods. So we're gonna switch, because this is a bunch of them. We're gonna switch to Pen King here. And these are Brothers of the Eternal Pyre, which is the big tower we gotta face. Which hopefully we're gonna face on this stream, because I should be a high enough level. There you go, good boy, Pen King. One big icy blast and they're toppled. Yes, there are chests that are elementally based. We'll probably run across some, especially in the frozen area. And so basically you just need a pal with the matching element, and then he'll open it. Is there a 100% chance, Fear? Do pals die if they don't make it through a fight? They faint. They faint, and yet you end up with meat in your pockets. So if your pal dies in a fight, so say Pen King gets knocked out, I can put him back into pal base and he'll revive, and he'll heal right back up. So none of the pals, even if I die, I don't lose my pals don't die, which I like. It makes it less stressful. Yeah, there are a lot of levels of spheres. There are tons of levels of spheres, and then you level up your own catching ability as well. So I've got mine somewhat high, but you can level it up quite far. All bosses have a chance to drop a legendary schematic, which is exclusive to that boss. Cool. I've gotten a couple. I think I got 2 schematics that were like higher level ones, which I was very proud of. But apparently, like especially in the higher level areas, you can get some pretty great schematics. Don't walk on the lava, you'll burn your little flipper feet. Pen King, how cold are you that you can walk on fire? Yes, exactly. Let it go, let it go. Maybe the boss is Elsa. I fought one boss, and her name was, it was in this fire area, and her name was like, tropical something or another, and her favorite food was Hawaiian pizza, so when she dies, you get a Hawaiian pizza. And I was like, yep, that's how this game goes. It is pretty cool. I enjoy it. Like, at first I thought, oh, you know, like, it'll probably be, you know, so-so, maybe a little boring. I'll do it for a bit, but it actually gets really addicting. I know right now I'm just walking around, but I'm trying to get to this guy so that we can fight him. But it's really fun, and you can travel like so many different ways. Once you can fly, a lot of things become more open to you. And there's fast travel from the PAL box, so that makes it a little handier too. I'll take out Van Worm so you can see him. He's my little boy I've been spending most of the game with. You've got level 10 trust. We trust each other like twins. Yes, when the sheep faint, you use them, you can play them like a soccer ball. You can roll them around. I had one, because there's still glitches in the game, kind of like Skyrim glitches. I had one time a Lamble that was not fainted, just kind of went rolling off into the sunset, straight into the sky. And he's still there. Some say he's still out there, flying around. There is a ton to do in this game. Oh yeah, we just casually stroll around the active volcano. You know how it is. The beach was busy, so we decided to come here. Yeah, I think you can actually work your way to 100% catch rate, but it's like, depends on the PAL, and each PAL has a different amount of dodge capability. So you can level up your ability so that you're better at outdoing their dodges. And then you can get a higher tier sphere, and then it depends on the individual PAL. But there are some that you can get up to 100% catch rate. Yeah, it's not really a cinematic story. Like, there's no cutscenes, except when you start. When you start, there's a little cutscene, but it's very short. But it's more like Fallout games, where you're walking around, and you're like, oh, look, a little journal from so-and-so, and there's like a dead body. And you're like, what happened to you, George? And then you have this little audio file that's like, George met a horrible end, pecked to death by incognitos. Those are like large, plague doctor-looking crows that come out at night. They're normally friendly, but if anything dies, they're like vultures. Literally. And then through here, I'm collecting PAL souls, because PAL souls let me level up my PAL's abilities. I'm going to also keep an eye out for... oh, I don't want to do level 60. That's a little bit high. We already did him, so we've done the circle. So let's head for this one. We'll do a shortcut up and see if we can do the tower, because that sounds like fun. I have not done this tower, so it might be too high for me, but it's what I need to unlock the skill tree, the technology tree. Yeah, the gym leaders do. They have the bosses all have like an intro scene where they come in and look real cool and show off their moves, and you sit there like, oh my gosh, you're so cool. I'm gonna die. So far, I've gotten all the towers first try, but I'm a little nervous about this one because it's such a high level. I have a feeling they're gonna ratchet up the difficulty. But we'll try it. We'll try. We'll see. All right, come on, then. We must point. We must point the way we must go. There, that way. Fly, my steed, my worm. So basically, if you're flying or on the ground, you don't expend any stamina, but as soon as you go up in the air or ascend or descend, you will start spending stamina. But I'll show you what happens. When you run out of stamina, you just plummet, but there's no fall damage. So it's really, really chill. It's very forgiving, which I appreciate, because I would hate it if, like, I was flying like this and then you just plummet and you just die, especially when you start because you don't have a ton of stamina. You would be catching the gym leader saying, I have them, when watching the short cutscenes. I have you now. Or do like the famous one, you will remember the day you almost caught, and then insert your character's name. You almost caught me. What's interesting is most of the battling, though like I can help, most of it, unless you tier up very differently, is done by your pal. So you sort of want to like ratchet them up to be super fighters. But like, look, isn't it peaceful? Look at this. Like, it's nice because there's like peaceful areas, history areas, scavenging areas, and then there's like death. You'll go to fly over a fortress, and I believe Maku mentioned that some of the fortresses, like the oil rigs, have anti-aircraft fire. So if you're going around, they'll like actually shoot you down. Yes, stamina while flying used to go down like 3 times that speed is what Maku is saying. He played it before me, and so he's seen the whole journey of this game. I got to come in when it was already like patched a ton and things were easy. Jet Dragon, my flying goat. Guns don't help. Guns do help, but some of the guns aren't as effective as the bows. You have to get the right combo. My Grizzbolt has a machine gun. I unlocked that for him so we can see how that goes. I know, right, Diego? It's always like a choice between, you know, yes, if I was min-maxing, this character is better, but this one is my favorite, or it looks the coolest, or it's been with me the whole way. I can't abandon him now. Like, that's like me and Van Worm. Van Worm has been with me since the very beginning, so I still have him in my pal team, even though he's really slow. But he's nice. He's a good boy. Yeah, pals are like your most powerful weapon, honestly, if you level them up. Like, the guns are really good, and I could see, like, especially if you're doing fighting against other people, it'd probably be really handy to hassle them, or to make low-level pals be really powerful. But oftentimes I find the pal skills are the best. The best defense is a good offense, and that's what these guys do well. Yes, everything, all the guns require ammo, even my bow that I'm using. Look, there's a Reptiro. See him there? He's passive. His bar is green. When they're red, you know they're aggressive. But I forgot what I was going to say. That's all right. You do have to use ammo. My bow requires ammo, but you can make it yourself. So once you get your base going, you can make your own bullets, and you can make your own arrows, and you can also scavenge them from enemies, human enemies you defeat. Was stamina use a problem? How did it go for you, Diego? Was it that people were like just running out so fast that they were like, come on, man, I need a better way to do this? Or were they like breaking the game by making pals that were so full of stamina that like nothing, they just could go forever? Maku says, I like to explore tons. It was always tense trying to figure out when to risk flying with altitude to avoid getting one hit by enemies. Well, especially because it's so tempting to go to certain areas and be like, but if they don't see me, I can get really good pals and really good eggs. And then you're like running through a level 50 areas, a level like 20, and you're like, maybe they won't see me. They always see you, but you can fly really fast. Curie says, at this point, my weapon are Pokeballs. Catch them all. Oh, it was terrible? Oh, man. It'd be really hard, especially when a game is starting, to set up a server that's balanced. Alright, this one is... I'm gonna guess Pen King will be my best guess, because, like, Brothers of the Eternal Pyre sounds like fire, right? I would assume they're fire enemies. Alright, I'll level up my spheres. Alright, let's do this. Here we go. Having never seen this battle. Yes, all members, which is me and my little pal. It would be really cool to do this with multiple people because, you know, like a whole squad of you, you're basically like Lord of the Rings. Here we go. Ooh. Is he electric? That looks like a bolt. Maybe I should do ground? I could try ground. Oh, you got an Orzerk! Well, that's not good. Axel and Orzerk. It's kind of like Borderlands, how they do the titles. Alright, let's try... What level are you guys? I don't think it says for these ones. Alright, we'll try Anubis. Go for it, buddy. These ones are like kind of a grind. If you don't work, buddy... I would think ground... Uh-oh. Pillars. I know how these games... Ow! Normally they work. Well, he just stunned me. I didn't die. Oop. Oop. Okay, if I do shoot the trainer? Alright, I will aim for the human. Headshot. Headshot. That was more of a chest shot. How you doing, a newbie? You alright, buddy? Scream if you're hurting. That one was pretty good, 859. Ow! Enough of you. Fight my pal. That's what I do with my friends. Fight my friend, not me. I am weak. There you go, 925 damage. How you doing, a newbie? I can, I think, switch you. We can try Pen King. Whoops, wrong one. There you go, Pen King. Try it. Wow. Frozen. Pen King is like my highest level one at the moment, just because I fished him up and he was powerful. Anubis is still like a lower level, because I think these guys are meant for level 40. And the levels do matter in this game. Hey, how'd you dodge that? That's right, eat the fried stuff, Penny. You got this. I'll just shoot in the back like a brave pal trainer. Penny's good at grabbing aggro, I said as the Orzerk turned around menacingly. Hey, don't drop that on my head, you meanie. Oops, missed. I'm gonna have to make some more arrows after this. Wait, where you going? I sort of wish my shots would stagger them out of their animation. I'll see if I can catch them, but it's really tricky. The bosses have like a high dodge, and you have to get them down pretty far before it even considers. Interestingly, if you throw a spear from behind, you get a better aggro, or sorry, better catch rate. Oh, stop bending over. I only have so many arrows. But what I find so far is like the bosses basically just have a boatload of health. Stop walking towards me with menacing intent. Ah, menacing intent. You're doing great, Penny. Keep it up. He's dropping green storm. He's doing green sleeves on ya. Alright, I think we should be getting close. So if I'm gonna try and catch them, let's see what the rate is. 0%. Okay. Try this one. See, it's still 0%. So that's what I could never figure out, is it never really says you can catch them, even when they get quite low, because it's a slow grind. Hi, dragon. go. I could try throwing it regardless to see what happens. I'm not against it. 0.1%. Well, in that case... Oh no! Pancake! It's okay, we can rerun it. I was busy dodging and reading. Oh, it would be terrible with friendly fire. Becky says, there's also a way you control the boss a bit by recalling your pal whenever they're about to shoot a big attack. Hard to time, though. Oh, well, we won, but we lost, but we won. You know what I mean? I didn't catch him. I could have got a cool Zerk. I was reading the chat, and I was like, wait a second. Oh, no, he died. But that's what boss battles look like. And now we can level up. Yay. So you can do health, stamina, attack power, and work speed, which is how fast you craft things. And then weight, how much you can carry. Diego says, the fact when the game first came out, I would catch the legendary while being under level just by flying above and dropping balls from the sky. That's epic. That'd be wonderful if it let you do that. Even I could catch things. All right, let's try. I want to increase actually my weight carrying abilities. And then, because we leveled up, you get a whole new tech tree of stuff. So you can get like a semi-auto rifle, cold-resistant armor, electric kitchen. So you can cook food more efficiently. This one is the alpha wave generator, which helps them keep their sanity. Pals have sanity, and so basically the lower their sanity level gets, they can actually go berserk. So you have to have like hot springs and nice beds and you know, a day and night shift to kind of help them stay calm and sane. Which is great. I can get the coal mine. I'm getting the coal mine, man. I was having a hard time farming coal before this. So yeah, lots of cool stuff. Next level, what is it? Oh, I can get a King Paka Christ saddle. I need to get this one, the Production Assembly Line 2, so I can do the higher level armors. Well done, though. Well done. Yeah, there's stat points. There's like a whole thing of stat points, so you can increase your own stats so you can make it so you have high attack, or just that, no, I'm like a pack mule, and I just go and collect supplies. So you can kind of build yourself the way you want. And then you get the technology tree, so you can unlock all these, so like for Grizzbolt, you can get him a minigun, so when you ride on him, he shoots a minigun. You can get saddles to ride certain pals. I think the pangolets, the little penguins, get rocket launchers which shoot penguins at the people. It's a very quirky game. It does all kinds of weirdness. Yes, Lift Monk effigies you have to find. I'll see if I can find some. I found a bunch here. So let me check. Actually, what we can do... The 49... The 41, Shadow... I'll see if we can find some Lift Monk effigies. I gotta go to an area I haven't done a lot in, so maybe I'll head over here, and that way we can do this area, and we'll be sure to come across some Lift Monks. So they're basically green, glowing squirrel-looking statues, and if you get enough of them, you can level up your catching abilities. So it's very handy. It makes you very powerful. Think of it, if you've played Elden Ring, as like the Shadow Tree blessings and Shadow Tree fragments. It's kind of that idea. But they're on little pedestals. And look, this is in the desert. Look how cool this is. See? Like a whole little city. It's like an oasis in the desert. Look. This is really neat. They have like a whole market and a bazaar. Yeah, night is the best time to find Lift Monk effigies. And I think you're right. I think you can't unlock everything in the tree. But correct me if I'm wrong. If you've played this game a bunch, correct me if I'm wrong. But see, when you go to towns, everybody has their pals. This is a little Mao kitty cat. Meow. And they have merchants and stuff, so you can buy all kinds of cool things from all the wandering merchants. And you can sell stuff to get monies. Hey. Actually, I need to buy some lettuce seeds, because my one ranch does not have enough lettuce. I need lettuce and carrot seeds for my farms. Huh? Oh. And you can also buy these costumes. You can craft little costumes like a top hat, cowboy hat, pirate hat. Make little cool outfits for yourself. It's really neat. So there's lots of fun things. Hey, Diego and Curry say you can eventually lock everything, but you need to go into dungeons to find items for it. Ah. Well, let's see if in this area we can find a dungeon. Oh, here you go. Here, these are the lore tapes. So you pick them up, and it's a diary. So then you get to listen/read the diary, and that tells you the lore of what happened to the people who were here first. Which most of them did not meet a very happy end, but it is interesting. Don't worry, these are not real. They are made of buttons and cloth. Probably cloth made from pals, but you know, don't think about it too much. But yeah, it's pretty fun. Like honestly, if you like crafting, you can do crafting. If you like fighting, you can just do the fighting side of it. PvP, PvE, like it's pretty solid.
Hey.
Hey.
It's like they took the base formula and then just made it a million times better. And we're like, yes. How about, you know, I've always wanted to build my own base. You can do that. I've always wanted to make my own team. You can do that. I've always wanted to get my best, like, aspects for all my characters. You can do that, too. Yes, there is lore. There is lots of lore. And you'll find there's also quests. So the NPC villagers that you run across will have quests for you to do. So you can have that fun as well. So there's like, if you just want to do some questing, like, go help me find those brutes took my best pal, please fight them. Then you can go do that. Or I need 5 pieces of wool. And you're like, yep. And you get pretty good rewards. It's actually pretty neat. And then you have some. So I had one the other day. And it was like, oh, these terrible bandits have taken my best pal. And you're like, okay, I'll go rescue him. But then you get the egg and it's like a legendary. And so you can choose, do you keep the egg and unlock it for yourself? Or do you give it back? Right? Which are you going to do? And so I gave it back because I'm a nice person. But you could just go and be like, nope, sorry, I'm keeping it for myself. So it totally lets you do that as well. Hello. Maybe we can catch this guy. That's right. We'll try to catch. Hey, success! We got a Suzaku, ace swimmer. There we go, our first capture of the game. And when you capture pals, you get the same raw resources that you would if you killed them. So it sort of makes it like nice, right? Like you're like, oh, I could, if you're violent, you can kill them. But if you're a pacifist run, you're like, I'll just capture and still get the goodies. So this is the dungeon. They're usually these caves and they have these little glowing torches. So we're gonna give this one a try. No guarantees if I'll win. But as you can see in my bursting pockets, I have a handgun with some ammo, and I also have some reinforced arrows for my lovely bow. And you can even get some accessories that buff you. I just recently got a better glider and shield. I got better armor and a headband and stuff like that to wear. And you have food that you have to consume, but you get a little feed bag and you can stick your food in here for you and your pals to eat so that your health and everything stays up. So yeah, it's pretty good. Also, Maku says you get a bonus XP your first, like, 9, I think 12 maybe? I think it's 12. 12 pals. Yeah, if you catch the same pal 12 times, you'll get a bonus, an XP bonus. If the game allows with us going into pal sanctuaries and catch pals while the cops try to stop us, then nothing is off limits. It's true. You know, I've gone into those pal sanctuaries, but I've never actually had them chase me. And I've, like, I don't take the pals right in front of the officers, but normally, normally I'm there like fighting like 10 feet from them. And you still get, ooh, look at this. Look at this cool one, a Blaze Howl Knocked. Oh, I don't have one of those. Don't kill it right away, okay? Okay, Pen King? Constrain yourself. If it's knocked, it might even not be weak to you, so I might have a chance. All right, I gotta upgrade my spheres in my pockets. Maybe a pink one will be okay. All the spheres are different colors, and so that's how you kind of tell. Oh boy. Right in the butt. Go for it. Okay, he's not weak to you, so good. We got a chance.
Yeah.
Oh no, he was weak to you. He's weak to water. We were doing so well, the ice was holding up. You are too powerful. I might have to put my Van Worm in instead. He knows no restraint. Pen King has no restraint. He is like the ocean, turbulent and wild. I know, right? They're really cool looking. Like, look at this. It's got horns. It's all fiery, and it's a puppy dog. I'm just grabbing this so I can make some. These cave mushrooms are good for making medicines for your pals. I think this is gold, is it? Let's see. Let's find out what it is. I don't have a lot of room in my pockets. Is it just straight ore? Oh, it's just straight ore. I have loads of that. No worries. I will discard. I'll get rid of this stone, too. Yes, discard. And these bones don't fill up my pockets. I have enough trouble as it is. And the leathers. I already got a lot of leather. We'll go with that. Alright. Enough pocket management. He's your bouncer in farming? That's awesome. Ore, sulfur, rock, palladium, and coal are the only things you can mine. Awesome. I wasn't sure if I'd hit the max of what ores are available, because I haven't done every area. So I was like, I wonder if there's other things. What are these weird mushrooms? Alright, these are fuddlers. They're like rabbits with big paws. And then there's also puzzles in the dungeon sometimes, like little platforming puzzles. Not always, but some of them do have platforming puzzles. There we go, Upsidazio, and usually they will lead you to delicious goodies. Though I did have some trouble, and I know people have mentioned, like you kind of have to watch the size of your pal, because not all of them will fit well in dungeons, and like Van Worm, I know I had it glitch where he couldn't like be on any of these second level surfaces in one dungeon, so I had to pull out a much smaller pal. Let's see here. Oh, Diego, the ore farms didn't exist when you played? Oh, that would be hard. You couldn't move because you went overweight. Yeah, I am really thankful that they let you put up your weight level, because especially collecting ores, I think it's the heaviest. Coal is lighter than ores. Ores are like super, super heavy. Stop judging me, Pen King. I'm coming. It's a slow elevator. I don't want to break my little kneecaps. Don't worry, I'm coming. I'm coming. He's eating his stir-fried vegetables in disgust at me. Look at him. I just love that he puts his hands on his hips, that's his pose. Watch. He's just always judging me. Always. They get that big? Yeah, some of them are quite... Like Yormantide in here. If I had Yormantide in here, he'd pretty much fill the room. He's huge. He's a big boy. He eats all of his veggies and his stir-fries. Yes, you can fast travel while over-encumbered in this game, which is super. How is my inventory full? What did you guys give me? Is there anything I can consume? Yes, I can consume these. There we go. So you can find manuals that unlock tech points for you, which is what I just consumed, and that'll unlock special abilities. And then you get things like this, which you can just sell to merchants for lots of moolahs. And also these ones, which are used for training your pals, training manuals, and they'll level them up really quickly. I'll just get this power lotus. Now, having not done this, I'm a little curious how I get through here. It's very bright and shiny. Let's see here. Whoa. Oh, do I have to kill the... Oh, this is the boss. Level 39 Fuddler ground. What's good against ground, guys? Does anyone know what's the best to fight ground fighting with? He's a very passive boss. Sometimes you get ones that are immediately aggressive. Water beats ground? Well, excellent. We have Pen King. But do you know what I feel better? Look, it's like they're babies. It's like I gotta kill the mama when the babies are here. It's wrong. Alright. I don't love myself for this, but you know. I'm sorry. Not... ice will work, I guess. Oh no. Better get you out. It's your only chance, Fuddler. Stay in the tube. No. Oh boy. I'm trying to save your life. Little buddy, stay in the ball. It's safer. Excellent. Oh, that's a noble one. I killed a noble one. That's even worse. Ow! Don't kill the babies! No! Alright, let's see. Maybe this one? No! Oh well, I'm sorry, little ones. Oh look, leather. It's fine. My inventory's full again. Ah, the story of my life. Discard, confirm. I already got a bunch of Lee's Punk crests. Mercy doesn't exist in the Palworld dictionary. Water. Whoa, it causes death. Do pals die or just faint? Well, you be the judge. Let me show you one and you tell me. Well, what do you think it is? It's technically a faint. It's technically a faint because they do respawn. But some of them look pretty dead on arrival, my friend. Save a pal's life from Pen King. Achievement unlocked, it's true. It's a full-time job, too. Pen King brooks no quarter. It is him against the world and the world against him. This is a short dungeon, because most of the dungeons you have to go through all these different areas. They're great places to get ore and palladium. You can get a mercy ring, which means that you can't bring pal's health past 1, down past 1. So if you want to catch pals, you're supposed to wear the ring. But I don't have it on, because I'm silly. Oh no, it's a vanworm tree. Look. Oh, maybe it's a 2-boss one? I was gonna say, are they all boss vanworms? Because that could be a problem. Alright, Pen King. Is your moment. This is the moment. Da 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 da. Like the vanworms can't hold us. Da 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 da. Alright, I'll get the little... I got the ads, so now just the big boy. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Hello. Ow! That's supposed to be fighting me. Fight Pen King. Pen King the mighty, where did you go? Don't waste your time on the littles. Fight the bigs. Ah! Barbecue! Pen King, I need you. Now is your moment to be aggressive. Oh my gosh. Pen King, come here. There you go. That's right, Righteous Fury. Now usually vanworms are fire and dark, I think. But you can get... I saw one that was like electrical for some reason. Fire and electrical. You can also get skill fruits. So if you want to get a certain skill or fighting attack on one of your pals, stop moving. You can do that. You can actually like rig them up. And you can make a pal like your bestest pal with like a certain fruit that you can get. I've got like 2 of them. Should have brought my own vanworm. Vanworm versus vanworm. Woo! Hit him, Pen King, with your best shot. I don't know if that's your best shot, Pen King. I think that one is. Oh, you missed him! How did you miss him? Look, I got a little bow. No elementals here, buddy. The music's not bad either. Alright, dodging. Getting out of town. Pen King, don't throw it into the trees! Throw it at the massive worm! Okay, I'm just gonna throw this to pause you a second. What if you'll get stuck in the tree? Oh, come on! 44%! Come on, stay in! Stay in! Yes! We did it! Woo! And he dropped stuff. Earthquake resistant, there you go. Oh, yes, I have, if you look at my outfit, I'm wearing a fun accessory, which makes it that it raises my heat and cold resistance. And then my armor also raises my heat and cold resistance, so I can get flambéed by dragons and not perish. It is a beautiful thing. The tree needed a lot of watering. It was getting scorched. Oh, cooking salads was the fastest way to make money back in the day? I haven't even thought of that. I probably should, because you get like thousands of salads and they go bad before everyone can eat them. Ooh, training manuals. Okay, I gotta empty my pockets for that. All right, here, Pen King. Oh, Pen King, my sweet boy. Would you like some yummy food? Ah, and you, Polaris? Excellent. Easiest way to empty my pockets. Oops. Put this in here. And we'll put the berries to the back. You also get grenades. I have some shock grenades that you can use, but I don't know how to use them yet. So, they sit in my pockets for when I will be able to use them. Okay, what do we get? Attack pendant +1 × 1? I think I already have one of those. I can check, though. Let's see. I want the pal souls. Anything else that's junk? Ooh, I can use this one. Clear that out. There we go. Yeah, I think I have one of these. I have a better one I'm wearing. +1. Yes, you do need to repair your equipment, but the higher level equipment you have, the longer it takes to get damaged. You can see here my compound bow has gone down in durability, but you just need ore ingots in order to repair most items. So you can see like my little shield, it's gone down a bit, and my armor is like a little bit, but it's pretty forgiving. It's a very forgiving game. It doesn't make you, it's not like one battle and your armor's at 50%. So it's pretty nice. You can honestly play this extremely chill, but that's what a dungeon is like. Uh-oh. Pen King, could you help me with a Rayhound? Thank you. My dear sweet penguin boy. Alright, so I think I'm too low for the PIDF tower. So we're gonna head this way and see if we can find some Lift Monk statues. These large buildings like this are typically bad. They're typically bad guys and they're typically well stocked, but we'll see if it's a friendly base. But usually it's not very friendly. And you are able to climb up sheer walls, but you do have a stamina bar, so all that applies. And that stamina bar kicks in when you're doing running around, when you're doing, yeah, see it's a, well, they're level 30s. Should we try it? Do you want to try it? I've never done a base this big. I don't know if they have, like, heavy artillery is the trick. Because I do not have heavy artillery. Oh, we can stick our heads in and then dive off a cliff if it doesn't work, right? Right? Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Let's see here. He looks a little surly. What are you all weak to, Oh, you're a friendly one, so why is it all unfriendlies in here? Is it a prison? Is this a prison? Why are you... Don't drink on the table. Hello? Can you believe that some of the guys work sober? Couldn't be me. Well, fair enough. Snarky PIDF officer. What's in here? Is it a prison? Oh, sorry. I'm gonna pull Pen King in so everyone can see. There you go. There's something you never wanted to see. Very fancy bathroom, though. I'm very sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Sorry, sir. You should really put a label on that door, you know? Don't just be sitting on the loo. Ah, it is a prison. Look. I haven't seen one of these. Open? Why would I want to open the prison? I don't want to be in the prison. And I don't want to let out who's ever in the prison. Interesting. Oh, look, a chest. Oh, can I come in here? You're not going to shoot me, right? Technically, no one is friendly. Just some people put up with you until you make the first move. Wow, the royal throne. See, people seem to be having trouble sitting on chairs. Either that or you all have amazing core strength. I am very impressed. I wish I had thighs that strong. Huh. Well, I'm seeing angry officers, but it's all chill officers. Some sort of military stronghold. So there you go. Oh no, Toko-Tokos. I hate Toko-Tokos. They are the worst. They explode and take you with them. I do not like it. Alright, let's see. Polaris, you shall take me to greater heights. I would think any kind of a label, or lock the door, you know? It's only polite to lock the door if you're gonna be sitting on the loo. I have not seen one of those. They're really cool. Let's see here. We've got a lot of robin quills. There's a pal soul. Oh, some more of the flying ones. Oh no, something's after me. Stay away, Suzaku. Oh, Maku, by the way, I was going to ask you, are these the ones that you use to fly? Because those are the night wings that you find in the early area. Something tells me that they would not mind if you put the criminals in a sphere. I don't think they'd mind. I think they want to just have a party. Catch the Tokotokos and explode the castle? You can catch Tokotokos. I have some that I hatched from eggs. But then I'm like, do they explode and that's it? Like they're just done? Or is it like a multi-explode thing? Like... that they respawn? Or are they like a one-hit wonder? Oh, that was your first one? I'm not sure the name of the one I'm using currently. It's black with like blue edging, and there's a fire version too with red edging. It could be like a knocked version of Vanworm. But you didn't seem to recognize him when I was flying him, so then maybe it's is it like a bird more what your flying mount is? Oh look, see these are the earth version of the serpents. So they sort of swim through the sand. They slurp their way through the sand. And we got some syndicate here. I always want to know what these bones are from. Because like they're all over the place, even in like the frozen areas. And yet you're like, well, what was that? What pal was that? What monstrous pal? And look at these guys. I want you to see these guys. They're going to attack me probably. Do you see them? They're just like a massive pair of hands. Yeah, I'll pop down. They're called hang-yous. Isn't that awful? Isn't that awful? Oh, the names in this game. I tell you what. It's a brain bend. Let me guess, their only skill is self-destruct. They do have a couple other skills, mainly to do with explosions. But there is one that is literally like self-destruct. They go out in a blaze of glory. This is true. A stealth fighter dragon? I mean, I can show you what my Vanworm looks like. It would be that, but with blue edging. Oh, I think I know what one of these is. Here, let's go take a peek. Should we get everything? The furthest mine shaft. So in these mine shafts, typically... we'll find out if it's the case here. Oh, your mount was a Suzaku Aqua. That's cool. I haven't seen an aqua web yet. I've seen a lot of the regular ones, but no aquas. Does that mean he can go in water too? Because that's pretty nice. You have a multi-talented mount. Sea and sky are no obstacle. Oh no, this is a boss one. Level 47. Sometimes in these caves are these awful-looking executioners who are the black market salesmen. So they sell really high-level items, but they also like do illegal things. And they all have this really creepy, uncanny valley grin. Maku says, I have a habit of giving nicknames to the first version of every PAL Pokemon I catch in the game, which is fun, but also means I can never remember the creature's actual name. I just keep short-forming their name and putting a Y at the end. So like Vanworm is Vanny, Penking is Penny. And so I like sort of remember their name, at least the first part, but it's not very original in the naming game. Let's see here. Behold an oasis. Now, because it's becoming night, that means new creatures will appear. A wider variety of creatures. I mean, it's traded the ability to light fires for the ability to water plants. You know what? You gotta appreciate someone who likes a little horticulture, you know? A little botanical beauty. Oh no, what is it? Oh, you're just taking care of some syndicate? Yeah, you go, Phalaris. You show them who's boss. That's right, and I'll pick up their stuff to show them who's the boss's boss. You just hear all this horrible screaming behind you. Is everyone okay? Y'all alright? Oh no. I don't think fire and dirt's gonna... Oh well, maybe it'll work okay. Let's see here a sec. Hi. 60%. And it just broke. 76%, that should be pretty good. Come on, you can do it. Yeah! Pal fluids. Oh no, he's a weak one. Hold on a second, I just got a pop-up window. Let me close. There we go. I was like, I can't see my spheres. Alrighty. This windy desert area. Trying to do a little exploring here, Polaris. It's only a level 1 schematic, so I'm good there. Frostallion Noct is yours. Ooh, I've heard of those. I don't know if I have one. I do have the 1 Noct version of the horse. But it's just a basic one. There's no, like, cool stats in it. But it looks amazing. Alright, who's this? Who are you? Oh, and there's fishing here. Oh, if we get rid of you, if you're low enough, I can fish. That's my goal in life. Why did you beat up the baddies? Because I wanted to fish peaceably. I really like... Oh, it's Whisper. They're low level. Let's go for it. I really like the design of a lot of the pals. They look really, really cool. They did a really good job. Alright, let's see here, buddy. Remember, go easy on her. Go easy. I'm gonna do a leg shot. An arrow to the knee. Go for it. This'll be interesting. Oh, look, she got a cool sword. You're gonna have to fight him at some point, lady. He's a powerful penguin with a punchy personality. And he just dodged you like a boss. And you're supposed to be the boss. Penking is the ultimate boss. He's the goat. He's a goat of a penguin. Look at him. Look at how sassy he's just walking like he owns the place. Let's see here. Oh, come on. Penking here a second. Let me see if I can get her. I might need a higher one. Let's try. She's not gonna... She has a lot of dodge. I can try to whittle her down a bit. She's gonna be strong against me because I'm not... Okay, let's... That's probably the best chance we got. And it's still gonna be too low. Oh, no, wait, we got her! There! Oh, goodness, there you go! That's how you catch people. That's how you make friends and influence people. Oh, my goodness. Yay! I think yay? Maybe I'm the bad guy. I don't know. Difficult to tell in this game. Am I the bad guy, Penking? Yes, he says you're the bad guy. Fair enough. Here, I'll get you some Dumud chowder. You did an excellent job, Penking. My bestest boy. There, eat some chowder. We are the baddies. I hate to say it. Now, these little sparkly things mean it's fishing time. So here we go. After capturing a random human, while Penking soaks his toes, we're gonna do a little fishing. So the fishing mini-game in this one is a lot like Stardew Valley. So it's basically you have bait, different levels of bait that make the fish bite more. And you can also, someone was telling me on YouTube, you can also equip pals that make your catch rate better. But it's one of these where you have to keep the fish thing in the little green bar. And the higher and more challenging the fishing, the faster they come out. Hey, Serpentera, King of the Waves! The green means it'll be a boss version, which is that little red horn thing in the corner. So he's got a lot of perks. But see, you also get precious entrails, which makes me curious what I actually did. Alright, Penking, you want to be fished? There we go. See, you got a friend in me. It's like the Toy Story one, right? You can either sphere your friends or just put the sphere of you in your friends. Come on. Grab the sparklies. Basically, the ones you want to get are green sparklies in the water or the blue purpley sparklies. Because they have like special traits and stuff. And each area kind of has its pals that you can fish. So like I went to one area and it was all Dumads. You could get special Dumads and the fin siders. And then another area, it was all Penkings, and Penkings are the hardest to catch so far. And then you can find some where it's like this one's an intermediate fishing spot, but there's some that are like master quality, and I couldn't catch them in the master quality at all. It was so fast. So I'm hoping that a better rod and like the right pal with you would make a difference. Hey, what do we get? Hey, it's a Dumud Guild. It's a golden Dumud. So these came with the Terraria, I think it was, update. And they basically make it so that you can farm pal oil, which you use for crafting, and also gold. You can just farm money. Isn't that great? So Frostallion, so I'm just going back in the chat. So Frostallion Knock can only be attained by breeding a Frostallion and a Nocturnal Pal. Otherwise, it's completely unobtainable. Well, that explains why I've never seen one. That's cool. I like how with the breeding you can get like unique combinations. I bet you it looks really good too. Alright, let's see here. A little fishing, a little capturing of human beings. Oh, it's been a wonderful day, Pen King. I'm so proud of us and our shaky morals. Alright, let's see here. We got our little... a huge verdant egg, which I have no room for. We will make room. I have loads of pal fluids. So much pal fluids. There we go. Normally I go back and forth and sell stuff, but I'm like, we're on an adventure with the crew. Syndicate Gunners. I haven't tried catching regulars. Oh, thank you, Disney Princess, for the stretch. Oh, after all that capturing of human beings, I need to stretch. I need to stretch my morals a little while sitting on my laurels. Yeah, I'm hoping to make a pit stop soon. I'm just trying to see if there's another fast travel point that I can travel to. Or from, as the case may be. Because the other one's way over there. I'm hoping there's some in the desert. Otherwise, this will become inventory management the game. You do get to increase your inventory throughout the game. But it's pretty slow, so you will run into times where you're like, my pockets are full again. And of course, increasing your weight means you can carry more of items. Alright, come on. Where is there a fast travel? Where is there a fast travel? Lost in the Sahara with Pen King. Baku says, I don't know if you can increase the variety of items you can carry, though. Just the weight. You can actually increase... You get pouches... they're called, that you can craft, and it increases it by like 1 line or 3 slots. It's not huge, and they're pretty few and far between. What is this? But they do exist. Oh, it's a beacon. Do you want a beacon? Do you want a beacon? We can try. I'll try and capture its attention. I got its attention! It's now up to you! Come on. Pen King! Oh, right to the face. This might kill it. It did kill it. I'm like, I was hoping you'd do one of your lighter attacks, little buddy. Hello, person waiting over the ridge. Let me just check the map. Oh, golly gee. Well, maybe I'll just fly to a... Let's try flying so that it's a little faster. Sorry, Pen King. You're a flightless bird. Naku says, I put pretty much every skill point I had into carry weight, so I'm worthless in battle, but I lug all the stuff. That's right, you're the person who gets to carry everyone's luggage at the airport. That's what I feel like when I'm playing it. You know, everyone's like, here, can you hold my bags? And then they layer you down with all the stuff, and you're like, sure. Yeah, I can carry your bags. Weighed down by your burdens. Alright, up we come, up we come. It's pretty good though, like, I mean, considering how big the world is, like, everything loads really smoothly. And you can change elevation without everything sticking and crashing. Hopefully it's coming through okay for you guys. For me, it's very smooth. And again, sometimes I just go on egg runs. I just run around collecting eggs, and that's all I do. You go home, and you're like, ah, oh, look what we have hatched. And you can get some pretty special ones, too. It's nice that, like, just randomly picking up eggs, you can get some pretty powerful pals. Oh, no. I'm stuck in some branches. There we go. For you guys, what is your favorite thing to do in open world games like this? Are you collectors? Or, like, are you just, I want to explore? Or do you like to try all the different, like, I want to fight, I want to do PvP or dungeon raid crawling? I like to do exploring for sure, collecting for sure. Probably what I do the most. But a little bit of fighting spices it up. Oh, maybe that one's closer. Maybe. We'll head for the city. We'll head for the town because I can sell stuff. So what we'll do from here is I'll head back to base and Then I'll hatch some eggs, put some more eggs in the thing, and then we'll go check out the frozen area. Maku says, explore all the places and unlock all the things. Curry says, I'm chaos-driven for the strongest, and then I become a collector. Ah, so it's fight first, and then create a lovely collection. Curate it. The OG Princess says, I like exploring, and depending on the game, I do like collecting things. I know, like in Animal Crossing, right, people were doing the thing where they're trying to collect all the bugs and do all the fishing to get the aquarium and museum unlocks. And I'd be like, yeah, it would bug me to have one thing, like, not, like, just have one gap in the collection. I'd be like, I know, I gotta go get it. I gotta go get the stuff. OG Princess says, oh yes, I still have to finish all that stuff. I've seen like a couple people who have it all done, but it was hours and hours, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours. Especially because like apparently some of them only come out for like special events and stuff, which makes it tricky. You gotta like time it, especially with Animal Crossing. Did you do the thing where you play with the clock on your Nintendo device so that you could get the right times without actually having to be awake at that time? I would do that.
Hey.
Maku says it's odd, really, because I want to catch every pal, but also still pretty much main my Firefox I caught. I know, they're so cute. Again, it was your first fox, though, so you want to keep it.
Hey.
All right, I want to sell these. And where are my sapphires? Excellent. I think that's all the sale only. Let me check here. That's just low level. That one's low level. All right, perfect. Sell for 15,000 gold. I'm so rich.
Huh. Hey.
Princess says, yes, I did, but now that I have Disney Dreamlight, I can't mess with the clock. Yeah, that is the downside of Disney Dreamlight. But you can kind of like, you know, do stuff around the clock. There isn't too much that's like specifically time locked. Is the new DLC out yet, or is it coming out next week? The horses and the ranch. Let's check here. Back to the ranch. Speaking of ranch, back to our ranch. Alright, how's it going, Shadowbeaks? Yes, my boys. Yes. Prosper. Let's see here. Empty my pockets. Got anything here? Nope. I'm gonna be going to the other bin. November 19th. Da 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 da. It'll be exciting. I'm excited to see people playing it. I'll be like, yes, please show me. Show me the wonder. I want to see what horses can be unlocked. It's like, I was trying to, like, the other day, trying to name all the Disney horses, the famous Disney horses. And, like, the only one that came to my mind is Philippe. Philippe the horse. Who I would unlock. I'd be like, yes, Philippe, I'm here for you. Ooh, we can build a lettuce patch now. So if I go over here into the food tab, I can make a lettuce plantation. The salads will be ours. Alright. You guys ready? Here we go. Maximilian is sad. I'm sorry, Maximilian from Tangled. I don't know, I just mind blanked. I think because, like, Beauty and the Beast was my favorite Disney one as a kid. So it's just like, Philippe is ingrained in my memories. By the way, this is because the farm glitched and now I cannot remove these eggs. Oh, do you want to see something kind of fun? When you want to move pals, you just go under them and do this. Look. You can carry them. And if I walk up to it, I don't know if I can do it when it's in the breeding farm. Well, maybe. I can open the menu and I can pet it. I can pet the little boy. I can give them lovin's. And I can feed them too. That's pretty cute. It sounds like it really appreciated that. Didn't it? Look here, here's Astagon. Here he is in his little tub, taking a soak. I got you a big one, Astagon. You don't have to go in that little tiny tub. I have given thee a plush tub. Let's see here. Might need to make another chest. Storage. I would make another one, but I'm in a hurry, so we'll just do a basic chest. I just like that you can pet them. It's always a better game when you can pet the animal, you know? Do you ever, like, have it where you play a game and they don't let you pet the animal and you just feel really sad? You're like, no, I want to pet the cats and the dogs. What's the good of having animals in a game if you can't interact with them? Seriously. Alright, now we should have some eggs hatched. Yes, we do. So these should be Grizzbolts. Let's see what we get. Grizzbolt was born. He's a logging foreman and earthquake resistant. I'll read the stats. They're behind my head. And in this tube, logging foreman and power of Gaia. And here, logging foreman fine furs and power of Gaia. Excellent. Wunderbar. Have any here? Nope. Okay, so I'll go catch some fresh eggs. Exactly, not worth playing then at that point. Saru says, I'm still lurking. I'm a chibi fox sitting on Kooky's shoulder like a Pikachu. It's true. I have a little... You can't see it, but there is a little blue foxo sitting on my shoulder. It's kind of like, you know, when you have like a... They have like the little angel and demon on shoulder. When you have a blue foxo, you have perfection. Perfection on your shoulder. Alright, let us put some eggs in to hatch. Electric and fire eggs prefer heat, so I can throw in a fire egg on this one. Oh, it's a little cold. I might need to add a fire to it. And yeah, we'll put some blazing ones. So if you want a fire, you build a campfire and you pop it here. Make sure you don't roll in it. You do catch fire in this game. As a chibi form, I'm only 1 foot tall. See? Pocket size. If you have really deep pockets. If you have cargo pant pockets. Which is the only and best type of pocket to have. Did I put the wrong one in there? Nope, I'm good. Alright. And then we're gonna head back to the other ranch just to grab those eggs and swap them out. And then we shall head to the frozen wastelands. I always wondered, you know, when they draw chibis, how much they're supposed to be in real life. Are they all supposed to be 1 foot tall? Because they're like, you know, you can have a 2 head high or a 2.5 heads high chibi, and you're like, what does that work out to in feet? Because I always think of them as really, really tiny. A little cute. Shadowbeak, burly body, muscle head, zen mind, but a little easygoing. So 3 good stats in 1 leaker one. Burly body, Shadowbeak. How about this one? What are you? Nimble and an artisan. Excellent. Artisanal Shadowbeaks. Alright, we're gonna 2. So let's try a dark. And we'll try a normal. Very comfortable, cold. And a plant one, maybe? Just a little cold. I should have swapped you two so I can put you closer this way. I guess we can make the one Shadowbeak a little warm. Otherwise, placement of this fire gets tricky. Seems comfortable. This one's just a little hot. I can try and swap it. Let's see. And you. We want everyone to be at their happiest temperature. There you go. You still seem cold. Good heavens. And you still seem hot. Well, I tried. You are close to a fire. Let's see. I'll see if I can fix it. Kooky, as a halfling, aren't you technically like 3 feet tall? Yes, but I'm bigger than a chibi. Chibis are about a meter usually, at least by VR chat standards. A meter tall. Now I must reveal my age by trying to do conversions in my head, as I grew up with Imperial. There we go. I gotta think. How many feet are in a meter? Oh, the math on a Tuesday. Is terrible. Alright, let us head to the snowy regions of yore. I'm supposed to be collecting a Wumpo, so maybe we'll try and find one of those. Ah! Gonna take a little sip of water. Alright, so here we are, from beautiful, balmy, warm places to frozen wastelands. The Sakurajima Island has a lot of, whatchamacallit? Cherry blossoms. It has mushroom swamp and cherry blossoms. 3.3 feet? Chibis are bigger than me. That is not allowed. How am I supposed to be like how cute you are when I have to look up to you? It is not fair. The life of a halfling is not an easy one, let me tell you. Might want to change out of your heat armor to cold armor before night hits. I actually do okay because I have this crazy shirt on. But I also can put out Van Worm, because Van Worm heats you up kind of like how Fox Sparks does. So if I get really cold, I just put out my my torch. Or I put out my pal that's my internal heating pal. But before I had the shirt, oh gosh, did I get into trouble. I had one time I went out into the desert, got blown up by Tokotokos, and then I had to try to get my stuff back, but I forgot that my shirt had come off. And so I had no protection against the frostiness. What level are you? 45? And so I just kept dying from the heat trying to get my shirt back. It was very sad. I had to make myself a new one. Naku says, nice, I need to get one of those. I rely on Fox Sparks to get through the night a lot. That's because he's so soft and fuzzy and on fire. A perfect combination. Do you know how long it took me in this game to realize that if you hit the sprint button, you fly faster? I was just like flapping around and I was on Van Worm, who's not very fast. And I was like, what? There's a sprint function for flying? Why did I not know this? Why did I not know this? Are there any games you guys are excited that are coming out soon? There's been such a plethora of announcements of games. I've been enjoying it. Even with some of the delays that we've endured. Oh, look at this one here. Look at this spiky boy. Oh, level 60s. That's a bit tough. Why do you have a level 36 cryolinks, like doing a level 60 place? Doesn't seem very reliable. Your spit could probably take me down faster than he could. Here's some more cryolinkses. Should we try one? Might as well, I guess, right? So now here, Polaris, you should be pretty good, because it's just use some fire on these bad boys. Okay, not that much fire. Too much fire. Fire in the hole. Look at these spiky boys. All right, next time, not so much fire. I'll pull you so that we can actually catch them. Curie says, I have not been keeping up on future game releases, honestly. I'm working on my life goal to build up into nursing. Very cool. That is a noble and worthwhile goal. Meanwhile, I sit here just wanting to get a Wumpo in Palworld. My goals are not as noble. Yeah, I feel like this week is a lot of everyone's working hard, right? Hopefully these Tuesday streams are nice things to study and work to pop open your emails to. Every now and then I always had to just go through and sort my emails because it bothered me. I'm one of those people who gets annoyed by unread messages. So if I need to remember something, I always leave the messages unread. Because then I'll open it because it annoys me. Games are too expensive when they're new. I agree. I agree incredibly. I miss the days of $20 games. There we go. See if we get her. I miss when like games were like $20, $25. Now I have to wait till they're old games so I can't afford them. I'm just like, dude, I can't afford that expensive $90. Yeah. $90 is a lot. Palworld's $30. I know, that's why I have it. I'm cheap. I have it. The cat says, been keeping up with Let's Plays of Dispatch though. It looks simple and fun. That's cool. I haven't seen any plays of it. What's the main gameplay like? OG Princess says, yeah, why are Switch games a minimum of like $85 now? Right? It's true. And they're getting even pricier. Like I saw one game is coming out next year and it's like $100, $135. I'm like, seriously? It's basically a Telltale game, but superheroes. Okay, so very story-driven game. That's kind of fun. The only thing with story-driven games like that is, I don't know about you, but I find it stressful. Where I'm like, but what if my decisions cause people to die or characters to have unhappy endings? And so then I end up looking it up online because I'm like, I can't live with the fact that my characters have an unhappy ending. I want everyone to be happy. I'd be terrible playing a Telltale game because I'd be like, no, I don't know what decision to make. Because sometimes it's not clear. They're like, oh, you made him eat a peanut butter sandwich. That means he gets the bad ending. You should have made him eat honey and bread. Moist, Critical, and Jacksepticeye voiced in it. Oh, that's cool. Chat will remember that. It has a lot of cussing and nudity in it, though. Well, sort of makes sense. It's fun, though. I like that there's new games coming out, and I like that not every single game is super, super expensive. I know I've seen a lot of people, I haven't played it, but they're having fun with Ark, is it? Which is like a multiplayer extraction game, I believe. But correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not always up on the coolest things. Let's see, is there anyone here that I can fight? I want to fight. Let them fight. Let me fight. Ark Raiders, that's it. That's the one. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people playing it, and they seem to be enjoying it and getting scared by it, by the large mechanical monsters. Oh, you thought I meant Ark Survival Evolved for a second. I was like, no, I don't mean Ark Survival. I know that one's been out for a while. She talks like she's old. I am old. I'm an old and weary halfling. But you know us halflings. 100 years is nothing. Just a teenager. You know how it is. We've seen it all. We live long because we live chill lives. We just eat food, stay in the forest, do handicrafts. It's a great time. Little archery. I appreciate it. I saw that Palworld, this game, is coming out with an Animal Crossing type version. Sort of like a Stardew Valley Animal Crossing one in the spring, I think it is. And I was like, yes, yes, please, I would play it. After playing this game, I would definitely do it. But I'm hoping it stays like $35, $45. I mean it as in you're not old. Well, thank you, thank you. You're only as old as you feel, and some mornings I wake up feeling like I'm 100, and some I wake up feeling like I'm 10. So you average it out, and it's not too bad. It's not too bad at all. Alright, let us go a-hunting for a Wumpo. I think we have to head west this way. Ah, there's a Lift Monk statue. I can see it all the way from here. My beady little halfling eye can see the green glow of a Lift Monk. I want you to meet the Wumpos, because they look... I'm pretty sure they're based on Wampas from Star Wars, but they just look really interesting. I actually have a Wumpo baton that I accidentally hatched. And he looks really cute, and he has a little leaf sticking out of his mouth. Kooky Crumbs, tell me, what do your halfling eyes see? I see a Wumpo advancing from the north, from Caradras. I say we go through the mines. A terrible plan, really. Whee, Phalaris. Phalaris falling. Whee. There we go. Regen your stammies. This way, I think. See if we can spy one. Second breakfast to the west. And to the east, third breakfast. And a light tea. I would love it if we had second breakfast. Oh. Where's my, Ignis vase? Let's try this. Oh dear. Here, Phalaris, I'll let you fight. You'll probably do better than me with you. Yeah, he does do better. Look at that. Only you know you best, Phalaris. Look how close we are to the tree, though, if you want to see it. It's right here. Check it out. Oh, look at the magical glow. The mystical island. What secrets does it hold? I don't know, but I'll find out. Did you know GTA 6 is more expensive now than the tallest building on Earth? That's crazy. I heard it got delayed too, right? Isn't it coming out like fall next year, is it? I heard because like people were like, no, all of our games are now messed up. And I feel like that would be a game that people would be like taking time off work for. I think people who enjoy it would be like, yes, It's gotten a little nuts. It has gotten a little nuts. I saw there was one game that came out recently. It was full price, so they did it $90. And the deluxe version was $135. So not like the premium one with the art book, but just like the one level up. I was like, dude, $135? Like, just so you can have DLC included? It's crazy. I'm gonna give my firstborn child or something. And the department building it is in shambles from layoffs. That's what's really been hard for a lot of people. Ooh, Mama Rest Christ. Is I think like there's been so much upset in the industry that just stuff's getting delayed and not done quite right. But at least they're still coming out. That's a nice thing. Oh wow, you really took down that Mama Rest. You barbecued that elephant. Poor Dumbo. Look at him. It's Manny from Ice Age. Sid the Sloth did better to him than that. I feel like with games like GTA 6 or Elder Scrolls 6, it hits a point where it's too scary to release it because how on earth can I live up to the hype of the previous one? I know, right? He was so cute. I'll see if I can catch one. We'll see if we can keep one alive. I didn't think Phalaris would be that strong. My, you're a fire-breathing boy. Oh, look, a snowy egg. I have inventory space even. Excellent. There we go, snowy egg. Trying to find the Wumpos. Level 60 Frost Stallion. Maybe if I bred that to a night one, we'd have a very powerful pal. Oh, here you can see the cherry blossoms. Look. See the cherry blossoms? Over the way. Very pretty. Yeah, it's true. It's hard to make back the price of producing. Meanwhile, there's an indie developer making a game and everyone's like, I'm going to buy tons of it. And all these poor souls spending billions producing, and it's like it never came to fruition. I think really with games, you need a variety, right? You need some games that are like $20, $25, like what they did with Stardew Valley and stuff, where it's really accessible and it's fun and it's like a simple loop, but like you can play it for ages, a lot of replayability to it. And then like have some games that are more the next tier and a little more complex, right? But you don't want to make all your games super pricey, you know, blockbuster hits, because otherwise you kind of end up with everything getting backlogged. All right, let's see here. Oh, there's a Lift Monk statue. Well, if you guys had to recommend a cheap but really fun game to play, what would be your recommendation? Like a game that's, say, like under $50, or if it's an older game, under, you know, around $35 or so, and you're just like, but it's really, really good. Silk Song, says Curies. An excellent choice. Hollow Knight as well. It's really cheap. They probably at this point are bundling them, I would think. What is this? It's like a cow on stilts. I must have it. Level 38 Maraith? Don't kill it. Use restraint. You didn't use restraint. You used fire blast. My Mary. I'm gonna have to bring some low-level pals out with me or put Mercy Hit on. Silk Song is a good choice. I would say, isn't it cool? It's like a paper mask face. Here, I'll go back over. We'll look at its corpse. That's how we'll tell how cute it was. All right, it's got these cool blow wings and a tail. And look at it. It's got two little, it's like one of those opera masks. Come here, little buddy. Move your corpse. Ragdoll physics. There you go. Good boy. It's got like a lion mane, too. Check it out. Boy, I bet it looks even better alive. It's so strange, but I think it's cute. That basically describes Palworld. It's so strange, but I kind of find it cute. And you wouldn't be wrong. Oh, look at this. See, this is another one. These ones are... See, this is a little Malquist. It's a little kitty. Look. Look at that. I won't even hit it. We'll just let it sleep happily. Look. Isn't that cute? So sweet. It's hard nowadays to find even old retro games for a reasonable price. When I was a teen, I was playing PS2 games for $2 each. This is true. And you could do trade-ins. Oh, here's a Wumpo. They're sleeping. Oh, here, I'll show you the Wumpos. And thus Mystery Cat became the ghost-type gym leader. Understandable. It is understandable. Look at them! Look at these little faces! Oh my goodness, just look at them! Aren't they cute? They are so sweet. What I should do... Here, let me pull out my Grizzbolt, because he should be less vicious with them. This is Pokemon... This is... Oh, no, come here. Don't chop wood. It's okay, buddy. No, he just wants to chop wood. Well, bless his buttons. This is like if Pikachu was on steroids. Look at him. Can you see him? His Grizzbolt. Look at this. Look at his little face. Look at his hardcore little face. His jumpy little belly. Oh my gosh. Almighty Pikachu. Pikachu who did not skip leg day. Pikachu who ate all his vitamins. The final form. This is Mikachu. His mighty cousin. Alright, let's see if we can get a Wumpo. Because I do have to catch one for a quest. Now be nice, Grizzy. Okay. Nicer than it might have been.
Yeah.
Not minigun. Don't use minigun. Get off. I'm climbing a wall. Oh no. No, Grizzy! Oh, I got one! I was like, I thought they both died. I was like, no! We got one! It's a hooligan. The description for it, I don't know if you saw it, said that researchers tried to shave it to find its true form and then found out it was only hair. Which makes me think of the Looney Tunes one, right? Where they shave the abominable snowman or whatever and it turns out he was only hair. Alright, this is a Mary. You're gonna have to go down a little lower than that, baby. Alright, try that. But, and then quickly. Let's see, can you do it? No, come on. Let's see, come on. Grizzy, come back in. I'm gonna have to do it with the bow if he doesn't get in this. Hey, we got one Mystery Cat. We got one, there's your Mary. Cold-blooded, it says. We got a cold-blooded Mary. Are you impressed? Success! Yeah, they have a lot of really interesting ones. Like I said, they have like Plague Doctor crows. Big fiery hounds of hell. Do like little cute, sweet, fuzzy, the cremies look like little chinchillas. Really soft and fuzzy. So they have everything from cute to whatever Grizzbolt is. Endearing, I guess? Maybe? I mean, he looks like me when I was a small child walking in a snowsuit, you know? Watch. Can't you see yourself as a small child walking through the snow to school? Like this? Here, come on, turn around, Grizzy. Show them the proper way to walk. There you go. Yeah, that's the look. I appreciate the crunchy snow too. Thank you for the hydrate. Can you break the balancing scale endgame? I don't know. I haven't reached endgame. I know some people said you can make some pretty busted teams where you breed them so that they have crazy high stats. And so that makes it really a really powerful team. Cold-blooded me too, fam. Exactly, right? You can make a whole cold-blooded team if you want it. Just a bunch of crazies, but lovable crazies. There's like a lot of very interesting special abilities in this game where it's like cold-blooded masochist is one for sure. Okay, let's try and get this Mamarest Christ. Because OG Princess thought they were cute. And hopefully Grizzbolt won't fry it. In Final Fantasy X, you can make even the healer who hits 10 damage hit 99,9999 damage. Oh, it's like the most wonderful part, right? When you break the game and you're like, I am now the boss of this game. I like the memes where they're like, you know, me after doing all the side quests and then it's like the first boss and they're just looking at you as this massive beast. Ah! What is going on? Everything chaos! What is going on? Oh my! Oh no, they're fighting a big boss. Grizzy, no! Grizzy! No, we're supposed to be fighting these dudes. Oh dear. Wait. We're gonna have to flee, Grizzy. We're not level 49. Little buddy. You're picking fights bigger than you can muster. Oh, come on, you can do it. That's my biggest... Oh, I got one more. got one more big one if this one doesn't work. Oh, we did it! There it is! Mamorest Crest! Mamorest Crest, the vegetarian on its back varies between... Vegetation on its back varies between individuals. There was a time when seeds presumed extinct plants were found on the back of a Mamorest Crest. Oh, we did it. Good job, my giant grizzle. We've managed to get a creepy... oh, look at you. Actually, let me show you something. I can actually ride him. Look. Look at this. And do you know what his special ability is? Supposed to be I can shoot a minigun from his back. He's got like a machine gun you can shoot from the back. But look, there I am, clinging to my abominable snowman. And we can jump. It's great. This game just has so many cute little things. Ah, fast travel point. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Come, Grizzle. With all might and speed. There you go. Sprint, boy. Sprint. Reminds me of gym class. You're running up that hill, you know? Forevermore. There we go. Gigasphere, golden coin. Perfect. Alright. And just for funsies, I'll show you the cherry blossom area. It's really high level. So, I'm holding on with true grit. Just sheer determination making me cling to his fur. Maybe it's static. You know how like in winter, it's like really dry? I'm just statically charged. Like a sock from Monsters, Inc. to his back. Here we go. This is it. This is the beautiful Sakurajima Island. Look at it. Isn't it lovely? Ignore the very powerful pals behind me. Where danger lurks. Level 65. But isn't this pretty? I flew over and snuck my way in here. Because I was curious. Look at these pals. Let's see if I can get close without attracting their attention. Here you go. Yakumo. There he is. Level 45. We're within shooting range, no pun intended, of those. I could capture those. Super coarse hair, split ends. That's right, you grip the split ends with both hands and go for a ride that you'll never forget. Like putting a balloon in your hair after rubbing it on a carpet to build static. It just works. This is true, or if you ever were one of those kids who had to go down those plastic tube slides and you come out the bottom with your hair sticking up like crazy. This is what people keep telling me is a Mimog. It actually is a PAL. It looks like a chest, but it is a PAL. But they said the only way to like catch it is to put like a whole barrier around it or something and then get it. So, yeah, I don't think this is gonna work because they run really fast. Woo! Did you see that? See how fast it ran? So what you're supposed to do is like block it off with little ladders and then it can't get away. See how quick it was? Isn't that amazing? Now I need to find something similar in real life so I can do a photo shoot with someone. Oh, that would be fantastic. Just have someone dressed in a huge fur coat and someone stuck to their back. Maku says they are stupid hard to catch. Yes, those Mimogs are crazy hard to catch. It has to have a roof too. I only managed to catch one. Woof. It does. It makes a little woof. It's like a little bark. And when the chest opens, it has two little beady glowing eyes that look at you, but they're really cute. Apparently, they're actually fairly powerful, but very hard to catch. But I kept walking past them thinking they were just chests I couldn't open. I didn't know there was a PAL that was a Mimog. But apparently Sakurajima Island is one of the places where you can catch them. So I thought it was cool. And I just love how this place looks. At first it's like swampy, but then you get up here and you're like, it's so beautiful, look. Yes, the barrier around it has to have a roof or it'll escape. Yeah, you have to put a whole thing around. I guess I could like make a crafting table and kind of block it, but then I don't know how I'd shoot it and try to catch it. That's my question. If you block it in too much, how do you throw the sphere? It'll just bounce off the outside. I'm a little curious. I'll have to look up how to do it. How to be a pro mimic catcher. And you can see down here, there's a pink Chillet Ignis, which I caught one time just by breeding them. So I have one Chillet Ignis. But this island is level like 45 to 65. So it is quite the powerful place. And I started all the way down here and I snuck my way all the way up to this end. But it apparently has unique pals that you can't get anywhere else in the game. So I'm excited to be here. Oh, probably, as you probably be like throwing spheres like crazy. Oh, you build yourself into the enclosure. Well, good thing it stays dormant, because it would take me a little while. I'll be like, hi, while you were sleeping, I built a whole house around you just to catch you. The other catch is you can't build a floor under it, so you basically have to build a floor on all tiles surrounding it. Build walls and a roof over that, then attack it before the building deteriorates for not being inside your base. Ah, okay. Yeah, because anything built outside your base takes damage. Whereas things inside your base don't degrade as fast. So, interesting to know. Imagine it inside a boss arena. Oh my gosh. You'd be getting whiplash just watching it like zip around. But there you have it. We've reached the end of our Palworld stream. We've done a couple hours of just roaming around, seeing the world. I hope you've enjoyed it. It's a really great game, and it's really actually quite chill. I like it. I was really surprised. I didn't think I'd like it, but yep. And only minimal war crimes committed. I know any Palworld day that you can walk away with minimal war crimes is a good day. It's a great day. And we caught some brand new pals. I'll show them to you as our little, like, This was great. Way to go, Kooky. Thank you, Disney Princess. The leader would be speechless knowing, know what? Kill the summoner, not the pal. I don't want your pal. I want you. The poor boss is there, suddenly terrified in the arena. What do you mean? That's immoral. Yes, I know. So here's the ones we caught. We've got a Sibilex. We got a Wumpo. We've got a Marith. And our Mamarest Christ. We got another Sibilex, hatched all these fellas. Here's the poor person we got, Whisper. She only has Punch right now at level 37, but you can add skills to her. We bought a King Paka-Chris, caught a Suzaku, got the King Fuddler and the King Van Worm, and some Surfunts. So I think we did pretty good. I think we did pretty good for like a couple hours out in the good old Palworld. So, wonderfully done. Next week on Tuesday, what I'm hoping to do is play a cozy game called Fabledom. It's a really cute little medieval kingdom builder where you just build your own little medieval world and hit little achievements. So I thought we'd mix it up a bit by doing that. And then let me know in the chat if you would in the future like to do something like another Palworld stream, or if you'd like me to try MMOs or some more cozy games. But this Friday, we're going to be meeting at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for some more Elden Ring. We're going to be taking on Renala, the main boss of the area, working our way through the Carrion Academy, which will be very cool. There's a lot of fun stuff to find in there. So I've been doing some cleanup stuff around just so that we can focus on the big boss for that one. But it's been great being here with you guys. Congrats, everyone. We hit our Twitch 100 follower one, and we hit well over 300 now in YouTube, so that's amazing. Now Curie says, now she's going to keep playing off stream without us. Next week on Palworld. Hi, guys. I'm still new. Only level 64. Hey, if they put in an expansion, it might increase the limit. Maybe 64 will be new. Aw, thanks, Disney Princess. Always up for whatever you want to stream. But that's the plan for this week. So this week, we'll be doing Elden Ring on Friday, and then next week, some Fabledom. And after that, feel free to suggest what ones you guys would like to see us play. We can even do some Disney Dreamlight Valley if you want. There's some fun. I haven't done the whole main storyline, so there's some fun parts we can do in that as well. But for now, I hope you guys have an awesome week. I hope your work week treats you well, and I'm looking forward to seeing you before the weekend. Stay warm out there, stay nice and cozy, and we'll see you on Friday. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.